this kind of brown rectangle is the palette itself. Nekem egyébként az a fura, hogy ez csak 15 centi, amit be lehet szkennelni az egérálból. Amit nem teljesen értek.
Szóval lehet, hogy majd módosítottam.
Én majd megnézzük. Mert egyébként nem tűntek rossznak a számok. Ezek nagyon kicsik, vagy ez ilyen...
它是不是要有个假的老鼠，可以用手套做一下？没有说塞一下卫生纸、折气球之类的。
Okay, so you can zoom in and out by pressing the right click of the mouse. And you can also zoom to the blue box or to the yellow box and still zoom out a little bit by moving the mouse over the surface. And yeah, there are different, okay, so from the beginning. So now we only have the single panel. So there is only one panel on the right side. We could also have another one. Let's check it from the CT step because it makes much more sense. So because now we will have the side view on the left and the top view on the right in order to to be able to select the area we want to scan based on the side view and the top view. What else do we have? So we need only the single panel, and so we can also select. This is the axial view. This is the coronal, and this is the sagittal. And because this is the side and the top view is just one projection, this is why we don't see anything because it's only one slice.
Yeah.
Okay. There is also a ruler, so you can measure distances, length, and everything in millimeter. The crosshair will enable you to point anything inside the area. So if you have some reconstructed image, this is the slicing layer, so it will enable you to switch between the slices, so to look them through. And this kind of frame-like thing, this is the scan box layer. So this one has to be selected in order to modify the blue box. Okay. Other icons are just not important. What will help you is this little compass-like thing in the corner, indicating which is what in the space. So the P indicates the posterior, the A is the anterior, the F is the feet, and the H is the head. Okay, so later it will help a lot to Okay, and about the parameters. So for every kind of steps, every kind of acquisitions and reconstructions, you will have different tabs with different kind of parameters. So if you want to start something, you have to go through all of them and check if you have selected everything you wanted. Okay, so and always start from the beginning and go through all of them. So the first one is actually optional, so you don't need to select the region and the modifier. Yeah, it's not even active. And if you don't use the contrast agent, you don't need to add here anything, but there is a list available. Yeah, there is a kind of fast list which can be configured later with an editor, but there is another extended list with different contrast agents. Sometimes you might need to select some of them. You can also add all the parameters regarding this injection. What is important, but not really for the side view and the top view, but mainly for the real CT scan, is so you can select different X-ray power. What do you think Um, what do you think is an indication for higher power?
Higher power, more signals, more.
Not really. Because what do you usually modify with the power? What parameter of the photons do you modify?
Contrast. So what do you mean?
So it actually modifies the energy of it.
Yeah,
so if you
so
have
modify
something big in
bigger.
the field of view, like a fat, I don't know, rat or even
So
a-
we use the higher power.
yeah, higher power, because if the animal has really dense and thick bones, for example, you will need photons with higher energies, because otherwise most of their energies will be absorbed in the tissue, and will not really reach the detector. Okay, and what is the indication for lower power
For me,
besides the small animals?
Small animals.
What else?
More better contrast.
Yes, so it's much better for soft tissue contrast. Of course, in case of CT, you can't have really good soft tissue contrast, but actually I've seen really nice images with contrast agent. But I don't know how much experience you have with the contrast agents, but because they are usually used to image the vascularization in the animal. But then there is another application of contrast agents. I think they are mostly iodine based, and so they are applied or injected subcutaneously, and wait a couple of hours, and then so I was really amazed. So even smaller parts of the brain was recognizable. So
That's why we actually want to try the contrast, CT contrast image here in this demonstration, if we can.
yeah, that would be nice. Yeah.
I think we have the contrast agent for clinical use.
That's fine. I mean, maybe we will have to dilute it a little bit. Yeah, I think I don't know if you have any precise protocol or something for that.
We don't have the protocol because in our old system we cannot use it. So, but
Uh-huh.
I heard that this one is faster. So
Yeah.
we can try.
Okay, so you don't really want to use it for soft tissue contrast, but you rather want to have some vascular.
yeah.
Okay, sure, we can. Okay, so there is also another parameter which we can modify, is the exposure time. So what is really changing by the exposure time? What do we modify if we use shorter or if we use higher?
Like if you want to get a better image quality, use the higher exposure time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because if you have higher exposure or longer exposure time, you actually have more photons to be used.